Okay, let's go back in and get these arms going on. So I know I need some polys in here. I'll go face mode. It looks like I could take this large poly right here. Just one, but I'm going to actually grab two here. I think that will be better. And we'll go ahead and hit extrude there and move it out. And we're going to go into this viewport for this. So we'll hit extrude. Well, move that out. Control E, extrude again. Move that out. Scale it down. Move it in. I need to get out of subdivided mode, so I'll hit 1 on my keyboard. Move that back into position there. Control E, W. Once again, I'll go back in and add divisions, I think. Control E, W, move that out like that. We will be doing the hands separately. We'll just want to finish the arms up real quick here. That looks good to me. Let's go to our favorite little tool here, insert edge loop, and we'll add a couple edge loops in here. We know there's going to be a lot more detail in here at the elbow. And then we'll do something like that. You are going to add more detail as you go. You know that. I've said that a million times. But just to reiterate, we don't have to get it all right now. These look pretty close here. And it looks like I have some extra going on there. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. We'll get to that, I'm sure. Oh, quite a bit to fix in this. We have this very, very wide extrusion. Let's go ahead and undo. We can save ourselves some time by doing undo on those. And we can really quickly, and this is another reason, like I continually say to you, don't add detail until you need it. Well, if I would have just popped over to this viewport, I'd see, wow, we don't want to add extra detail right now. We're way too long there. That's not good. So I'll even go back. Something that's very easy to do when you're modeling is to be stuck in one viewport the whole time. And it's very easy to do. I've done it myself just now, obviously. So it's a good idea to, yeah, you can go in here when you're doing the close-up stuff, but when you're doing something large like this, open up another viewport, see how it's looking. Okay, so I'll go out like that. Actually, let's go real close here. Scale it down quite a bit, like that. Try to move it into position over here. It's kind of closer, resemble the actual size of the arm here. And then from there, well, maybe we'll move it over just a little bit here, like that. There we go. And then from there, we'll extrude across the entire length of the body, or the arm, like that, and scale it in. Okay, that's going to be a little bit better, I think, and I think we'll more quickly be able to do all the detail. So don't be afraid to undo. Don't be afraid. Definitely be looking around at the overall model. I love to have the perspective view open so I can move around real quick. I would have caught whatever happened in here with this, and now that's going to be a problem. Not a huge problem, but something I'll definitely have to go back and fix because I wasn't paying attention to the perspective view. Now I have two necks to deal with, right? And I only want one neck on the, unless I want a dual-headed alien, which might be cool. So the moral of the story, the point is keep them all open, look often, and think of the smartest and fastest way to accomplish something. And one of the smartest and fastest things you can do is add detail only after you need it. So let's real quick finish this arm off. We'll go to Mesh Tools and insert edge loop. We'll add a couple edge loops in here where we think we need them. And this time I'm not going to add as many because we're going to always add more later. And I don't want us to add too many too quickly. So go back into verticing mode and we'll go ahead and move these guys into position by scaling them, moving them up. It does look like I've got some here that I need to separate out. Looks like I've got a bit of a mess in here, and I'm not sure what happened. This is going to cause me problems later. I definitely need to fix it. So I'm going to undo, actually, all of that hard work. Okay, there we go. We're back to normal. Okay, so I did something in there that messed me up. And having these really close to each other is going to cause problems later for me. So I'll, in a second there, we'll fix that. Let's go ahead and grab these, though, these points. Scale them up and in to where they belong. These, scale them up a little bit. Get this thing roughed out. Definitely going to need more detail in here, I can tell you already. And I can move these together by scaling them in, because you can see they're offset a little bit. Not sure what happened there. Probably when we extruded, we did something. But if I just keep these straight like that, it'll be a lot easier for me in the long run. Can always change that later, but just scale them to be right next to each other. All right, and now I'll continue going through. Maybe make that large now. We're definitely going to need more edges in here, so I'll go ahead and add them real quick. Just like that. Anywhere that there's a lot of detail, there needs to be a lot of detail. That means a lot more polys. Okay, so now let's deal with this in the next lesson.